Hey there, fellow Russians. It's a traveling Russian. It's the Wanderer. Look, somebody made cute steps. I wonder if there is like a bridge down there. It would be so cool. It's also funny how when you film it like that, you see the light. You really have to film it from up top, otherwise the light is inadequate. Cool. Look at this. Ain't that a beauty? And there's like a little road down here actually. Like it's subtle. You cannot flip the camera right now. Oh, sad. Okay. Here. There's a little road down here that leads back to, and there's another one up top. The water is actually super clear, like it's clearer in the river than in the river. I'm pretty sure you can cross here. There's no this flooding thing. We've been flooded, by the way. It's been like 3 days, 4 maybe already, of rain non-stop. Or perhaps it was like 3, then a day off, which is randomly more or less grayish weather. Woohoo! And then the 4th day. So the forest is completely flooded. There's a biker. Like all sorts of things down here. I don't know what kind of vlog this should be. I guess more general, just like thoughts and shit. In terms of thoughts, my heart goes out to all the people protesting in Americas. You do you. Great respect. Fight to build this new America. I hope that I'll see it in my lifetime. This more of a socialist, not like socialist, but at least socialistic in some ways or the other country. Yeah, that's better. But it's still like I need a stick for that. I need a selfie stick, because otherwise this is not cool. Perhaps I should just go down and get a stick. And I'll be much better this way. I also need like a microphone, and I will have to film in this kind of resolution, because most people view content this way, and fuck me. Like, who am I to tell them no, right? Can we change the where the focus is? Focus of light? Let me pause for a second. In this kind of resolution, because most people view content this way, and fuck me. Like, who am I to tell them no, right? Can we change the where the focus is? Focus of light? Let me pause for a second. Yeah, that's better. When there is no focus, it just adapts on the fly. I would really like it to like smart adapt to the face. I wonder if there's like a filter for it. I don't think so. Like, if the photo is too bright, it's basically ruined. My uncle's a photographer and he told me that. Like, you can get the photo from dark to brighter, but it's almost impossible to get the photo from bright to darker. That's at least his experience. I trust him in these kind of things because he's a professional photographer and I don't give a crap, frankly. If he says so, whatever. I mean, it's just a rule of thumb. It's not something that I actually care about. Oh, look, that's cute. It says cable. It says cable. Like what else? What else do I say? Yeah, I really need a proper selfie stick because otherwise this is just disgusting. But it would be a cool idea to travel in Russian. I stay in hostel where I get to sleep. There's like 6,000 other men, and I don't give a crap. Frankly, I don't give a shit. It might be the content I wanna produce, might not. I mean, my laptop cost me like 10,000 rubles. It's used and it's broken as hell. It is held together with glue, literally. It's literally broken. Some pieces are missing, like the heatsink. I think it's either CPU heatsink or GPU. I think it's GPU heatsink that is actually sticking out. Like the plastic that should be around it is missing, and it's just sticking out from the side. And when it gets hot, it is actually like pretty touchy. Yeah. So frankly, I don't give a shit. You steal that, you bastard jerk loser. Whatever. I mean, life, such is life, and I am living it. Whatever I wanted to say there. You got it. I actually want a selfie stick that is better, that is with a mirror. I wonder, like, I've seen those where you can film with a different camera and only have this frontal camera as a, like, film with a back camera and see the image through a mirror. I've seen these kind of selfie sticks, and I kind of really want that one. Another funny thing, watch this. Yeah, there you go. Much better. I mean, it should be. Because I tilted the phone on a different side, and I'm pretty sure it should be better now. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's just it smells amazingly. Man, I love this. This is the kind of shit I just love, you know. Other shit, it comes and goes, you know. I can do programming. Yeah, it's fun. It's very fun. I remember I spent like a month in my room making this game engine. I'm pretty dumb. I'm pretty stupid. That's why it took me so long. I mean, I don't know. I try to measure myself against the others, and I find that I'm ridiculously slow because I overthink things, and thus I assume that it is a quality best described as stupidity, because I think over littlest, unimportantest shit. That's why it takes me forever to do something. Like the game engine, I remember rewriting the base classes all over again, doing something different. At first I had dx and dy, which is like x and y coordinates, and the speed was calculated. Like you can set dx and dy for each object, and that's kind of how objects moved around. If you wanted to get something moving, you had to set its dx and dy. And of course there were some like helpful functions that would allow you to like calculate shit, Like, you give them an angle and a speed, and they give you dx and dy. But basically, under the hood, it was just dx and dy, and that's how the game worked. But then I started adding different objects, and I was like, shit, dx and dy, like, they are fast, but they are like, in terms of how shit works from within, how you position an object and how you make it move, it's pretty shit. So I switched that for rotation and speed, which is a different way. It's like there is Descartes coordinates, whatever the guy is, you know him, x and y, and then there's planar coordinates, which is r and a. Actually, it's R and R. I think it's in Russian, or it's A and R. I don't quite remember what are the letters. But basically, it's rotation, and then the distance from the center. And it maps to the exact same space of dots that X and Y coordinates map to. There is sin and cos functions that convert between them. Cosine and sine. I think that's what you do in English. Cosine and sine. We say sinus and cosinus in Russian. It's more or less. It's pronounced a little bit differently, but come on. Give me a break here. So I did that. And I changed the coordinates to rotation and speed. Basically to planar coordinates for their... Was it planar? Yeah, I think they were planar. For the speed. For the speed vector. And I mean, it worked alright, but it was pretty damn slow, because every time you had to move something, just something moves, you had to calculate its sine and cosine. It's like, duh. It takes forever to do those. So I had to bring back the dx and dy, and I cached them every time, like, I changed rotation and I changed angle. And that also meant that I had to introduce getter and setter functions, because in order to calculate dx and dy whenever distance or rotation changes, I had to basically do that. I had to recalculate everything. Like, at least when I did, if I was changing the speed, the distance an object moves in an amount of time, I didn't have to. I just did division and multiplication. It was cheap. But with rotation, I had to introduce cosine and sine there to calculate dx and dy, and then move it based on that. So whenever I set rotation or speed, it recalculated dx and dy, which they were there, and then the object moved. And that allowed me to add a whole bunch more objects to the game. And I also had to add the getters and setters, which is like, it's cool. Not as cool as not having those. I'm a lazy bum. Like, I don't like getters and setters. Come on. I mean, they are useful sometimes. Oh, there's a bug. Poor bug. Get out of there. No. It's stuck in water. I wish to rescue it. I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So it is cool. Getters and setters, I'm saying, it's cool. But when you don't need them, don't do them. Some people just shove them everywhere. Especially some YouTubers. Watch some YouTubers and, man, getters and setters everywhere. But for me, like, making those getters and setters meant that my class, my entity, it had to adhere to this getter setter, like, API. And I was like, shit. I had to make everything getters and setters. Because I don't like inconsistency. Having my speed and my rotation being getters and setters, but having everything else not, it was like... And I remember I wrote like an entire math library extension. The game engine was in Java. I wrote an entire like math ext class, final public abstract, whatever. Final abstract, I think it was, so that it cannot extend it. And it had like all sorts of static functions, just extended in the math library. It would randomize colors with JWT. It would randomize decisions. Like it was amazing. It had all sorts of crazy random functions. Like if I needed something random, it had it. It had it all right. And then I kept writing wrappers for everything. The only thing that was unwrapped, I think, is color. The JWT color, because I thought that the interface was pretty generic. Like that's the kind of interface you would expect out of a color. Like I didn't need to write a wrap around it. I could just substitute it, and that's it. And that would be it. I'm generally like writing wrappers around everything because I change decisions a lot when I do programming. I may start the project with one library, then have a completely different library because I'm like, this library is kind of meh in these specific ways. I don't like it. And I get a different one, and I'm like, oh, this is better. And in order to just swap those, I need a wrapper. Like in C++, it's simple. You just write type def, and there you go. You got your own little class. And if the interface is like somewhat compatible, then great. It's amazing. But if it isn't, well, fuck you then. Oh man. I want to get down there, but probably shouldn't. I mean, I can. Whatever. I don't give a shit. It's a traveling blog, right? Yeah. Woo-hoo. And there's water. Yeah, there was water. Look at that. Hey yo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is running. Yeah, I do need a selfie stick. I must get a selfie stick, and I also need a proper microphone because this here is shit. Hey yo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is running. Probably should make like an entire song cover, just walking across these rails singing, and I'll have to dub the voice. Like it should be kind of like this. Hey yo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is rolling. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Probably should do that. See, I have ideas. It's just that I don't believe they're monetizable. Is it strawberry? Oh, it's not done yet. But it's strawberry. Oh my god. I mean, probably people come around here and pluck those things. I'm not sure if the trains actually go here. I don't think so, because the shrubbery grows. Otherwise, strawberry won't grow, right? But it's not overwhelming. So I'm kind of afraid the train might come out of nowhere and just like, gotcha, bitch. It's my favorite phrase. One of my favorite phrases is just, gotcha, bitch. I don't know where it's from. I mean, I may look up, but I don't give a shit. It's just amazing. I'm one of those people. I like, yeah, see the shrubbery? Like there's a bush here, and it's kind of level. Oh, I cannot bend. See this? It's kind of chopped off. It's a birch tree, actually. And it's kind of chopped. It makes me worry. I mean, I hope a train would sing. I don't know how tall the train bottom is? Like, what should I be looking for in these shrubs? What behavior I should observe? Because the recent shrubbery is doing fine, doesn't give a shit. That birch, it's a tree, and its branches are not new. Man, I keep turning around because I'm afraid there's a train. Because there are cars here, and they make noises, and I'm like, what if the train is quieter than that and I don't hear it? And I don't know. Hey there, hobo, where you going? Wherever this old train is rolling. Yeah, I need a selfie stick. It's gonna be amazing when I get one. I must get a selfie stick. Get to the shop, get a selfie stick. Be a cheap ass bitch. Grab a cheap ass selfie stick. Like I always do. Because I'm a cheap ass bitch. Hey there, hobo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is rolling. Yeah, again, birches which are chopped, but the leaves, I don't see any damage. So I don't know. Maybe trains here are very rare. Like maybe they go only once, like once in a summer, or maybe they go here in winter or whatever. Maybe they used to go here. Maybe it was like a tram station. You know, the city, the tram thing. Maybe that. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. Hey there, hobo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is rolling. Yeah, I definitely should make this. I'll film it tomorrow. Perhaps in the morning, because evening is great and all. Check out the skies, man. It's amazing. Yeah. You see this? See the sky? Man, I hate it that you cannot see both. Human eye is amazing and the camera sucks. Oh, look at that. It's gonna be all strawberry. All strawberry. It's incredible. It's not done yet, but it will be. At some point in time. Hey there, hobo, where you going? Wherever this... again, birches with cut tops. My paranoia increases. At least I see, like, what I... Oh, look at that. Did you see it? Did you get any of it? Oh yeah, there you go. It's amazing. I do need one of those selfie sticks that, like, I want a camera where I can tilt, or I can switch between the cameras while I'm shooting. Because otherwise it's freaking not fair. Like, I want to switch. I want to show you the amazing shrubbery, but I don't want to... I have to pause the video. I mean, I can't pause the video. Train, they're coming for me. I'm paranoid. Hey there, hobo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is run through the city. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? There's a city up there. All sorts of amazing things. Where are they at? Hey there, hobo, where you going? Wherever this old train is rolling. Oh, I come to a civilized part of the city, and suddenly the train tracks stopped being civilized. Perhaps because less people use them here, because there's actually a road, or maybe just because there's dirt all over them that came from building that road. There's a road right there. It's like a civilized path through the forest. I don't give a shit about civilized paths. you're gonna go eat your civilized path. I wonder where these train tracks lead, actually. Hey there, about where you're going, wherever this old train is run. There's a lot of people, great people, that do tremendous job. Tremendous. Come on, the Trump speech. It really is a style of speaking. They're doing a tremendous job. We're gonna bring our jobs back. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great job, incredible job, amazing, incredible, tremendous, great. Trump really has a lot of words to say. Ah, damn, that bike. People. I'm very socially awkward. Maybe that's why I like walking alone. But it would be a cool, like, channel thing to walk with random people. Like, invite some random person and walk with them. Like, say, come to America. Maybe at some point in time, come to America. As all those amazing YouTubers that I respect, and I invite them for a walk, just to chat and film and shit. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. Like, real. Yeah, there is a little walkway here. I hope you could see that. Like, observe. You see? That's a little walkway here. I wonder, like, where? Yeah, I'm still not there. Like, I wonder where I came from, because I've been walking in these here woods for a while. I've been doing walking. I've been doing talking. Man, I really want, like, are there HDR cameras? Like cameras that can do the sky, because the sky is amazing, and can do the forest, it can do the face too. Like, yeah. I want it because I filmed this. The sky is gone. If I film this, like say I did this, yeah, the face is gone now. The sky is amazing, but the face is now gone, which is not ideal for a vlogger. Yeah, I hope you understand. Maybe hand is better. Actually, no, this is a much better angle. Who am I kidding? Man, I need a bow tie. Bow tie? Is that what it's called? Like little butterfly thing? Bow tie? It would look delicious. Yeah, I do need a selfie stick, because this kind of angle, you can see the light, and it's not the most pleasant thing ever. Let me tell you that. So yeah, I need to grab a selfie stick, but I will have to choose one first. I mean, I know there's like a 300 and 200 one. I think it's 200 rubles. I can snag that and just like, yay, I got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Which probably would be the best, because I'm not looking for any commitment and I'm a cheap boy, as I always say. I mean, I would like a better camera, but it's not because I want like expensive shit, because I want a high quality video. Pardon? I want like proper actual. Oh, look at that! There's a little wire here. I collect those things because I make shit out of them. It would be actually awesome to like do these kind of little things. Just life, you know? It's like a slice of life. I currently live in an apartment because I was working as a teacher just recently, but then we switched to online. And well, first of all, now it's summer, so it's like unemployment for all the teachers. Structural unemployment. But we also switched to online, and I suck at that. I hate it. Online, I think everybody hates it. And I not only hate it, but I don't want to do it. Like actual teaching, I enjoy the hell out of it. I come to the classroom, I yell at the students, I'm like, "You good for nothing there." I'm kidding. But I'm just like, it's a live interaction. You get to be a live human person. You get to be also a people, as a wise grim dog once said. Also a person. Yeah, I'm also a people. That's written in Russian. Fucking quarantine. I think it's spelled quarantine in your Americas. It's quarantine in Russian. Just quarantine. Sounds a little bit different, but basically the same. Like every word that is international. It smells like alcohol here. Two options. Either they're selling some alcohol somewhere, or there is a bum slipping somewhere in these here bushes and just reclining. Or maybe just random people on a picnic, you know, the third option also possible. Now that smells like... I actually don't know how do you call it. It's like barbecue, but Russian. I think it's is it barbecue? I don't know. It's meat, and it's cooked on the fire. And maybe it is barbecue. And basically, you make these like meat pieces, cubicles, and you put them on the long metal stick, and then you cook them on the fire. I'm not sure if that's barbecue, all right. If that is barbecue or not, but like, yeah, whatever. Hey there, hubba, where you going? Wherever this old train is run. Hey there, hubba, where are you going? Wherever this old train is run. Oh, look at that. What's this? Oh, those are slugs. Basically, what is here is there's a pack of cigarettes with tobacco spilled out of it all over, like with cigarette pieces. Look, no hands. It's a selfie stick. I went out and got one. Man, it's very tilted. It's like wiggling all over the place. I really have to hold it steady in order to properly film. Like, I'm thinking about how should I do it. That's probably the best way. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's 200 rubles. It's actually 199. Cheap as hell. Just like me. But it's wiggly. As I'm walking, it's all wiggling. Like when I was holding the phone with my actual hand, I would balance it. Actually, now that I look at it, it probably wiggled even more. Only that I was focused like that, so you can see it wiggle. Well, now you can. And would you look at that? And I can actually do some distance with it. That's pretty cool. Look at that. It's amazing. It's incredible. I can't go over this excitement, you know. I wasn't this excited ever since my daddy bought me whatever. It's cool. It's very cool. I like it. It's amazing. I want to do it. This is so good. But I need some substance, because like me talking about how amazing a selfie stick is, ain't nobody gonna get entertained by that, am I right? Freaking stupid Russians with their stupid freaking selfie sticks. It ain't been even 2 minutes me talking about that selfie stick. Man, I really like that accent. That southern accent. Me am liking it. These here at Moscow. Pretty cool city. Me am liking it. And you can actually do some proper, what do you call it? Focusing, yeah. And I don't actually have to use the selfie stick plug if I got myself like a proper microphone that I could like hang here so that I can talk, and it would be normal. It wouldn't be like this random shitty noise that currently is there. This video is not going anywhere because of this random shitty noise. But I need a microphone. Perhaps I'll upload it just for the fucks of it, you know. I'll just upload it and that's it. And that'll be it. Oh, there's a crossroad there. Yeah, I actually remember that crossroad. So I probably will go down that cross, and there's a lot of people there. So I'll keep filming when I'm over the hedge. Thank you. Better than nothing. I was saying it's kind of short. The selfie stick is kind of short, but it's better than nothing, right? Keep the shot, keep the composition. Like, I bet it would be better if I kind of like tilted my phone a little bit in it, but I'm afraid it'll fall out. But I'm not sure if it will. I hope it won't. Yeah, that should be a little bit better. The phone is a little bit tilted to the side, but I want to. Yeah, this is the kind of shot perspective that I want. Actually, maybe this. Like, I don't want to be facing out of frame, you know. The most important thing in composition and shit is where you're looking, there had to be space ahead of you. Whereas here, I'm looking, but there's no space ahead of me. Hold on, let me flip the camera. There we go. Got the camera flipped. Oh, look at that. Look at that composition. Yeah, that. But again, I don't know. Like, it should be kind of behind me, but what it should be in front of me, that's a question. That's a question. And I have all sorts of ways I can film. I can film this way. Oh, look at that. Look at those train tracks. Look at my head from up top, which looks strangely glossy, as if it had been poured by some glue, which definitely didn't happen. Did it though? No, it didn't, but did it though? Okay. So I should be looking into the camera, looking to your soul, but at the same time controlling the road and the shot, which is a lot. But look into the camera. Man, it's all wiggly. Wiggly, wiggly. Struggling under the late capitalism, you know. Gotta do shit, gotta do shit, gotta get paid, gotta get money. Ain't that easy. Dead and done for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. Oh yeah, and there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. We got two to do. We got two to do. Yeah, I don't remember. So I kind of want, like, this is the perfect like shot composition, where I'm looking, there is like shit ahead of me, but because like the railroad tracks, I want them in the frame. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of cool. Kind of like this. Railroad tracks. Folks, I'm going down St. James Infirmary. I see my baby there. She's stretched out on a long, long table. So sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search this whole wide world over, but she'll never find another sweet guy like me. I like this song a lot. It's cool. It's cool and creepy and disgusting, but it's cool. Okay, so shut the fuck up. If you don't like, never ask your opinion. Put a red Dodger's bed on top of my bed, as it can rise, hallelujah, as we go along. Hear my story. I wonder if, yeah, it's very shaky, and my hands are not that sturdy. But check out the sky, though. Check out the sky! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The sky. It's amazing. Well, it used to be even better, but even still, even now, look at me, ominous. I mean, I'll show you ominous. Now that's ominous. Ominous. Yeah, I like it. And you can do all sorts of like cool shots. Like, that's epic. Yeah, you can do it slower. Let me tilt the camera a little bit. You can do it, yeah, even further. Oh, now the hand is actually seen, which is not so cool. Ah, look at that! Look at this. Look at this change in perspective. I'm actually wiggling all over the train tracks like a drunk because I'm controlling the camera. I'm looking at myself and I'm trying to talk and shit. Doing all sorts of things. Good that I have practice. I've practiced this art while playing computer games and talking to random people. Oh, there's a mouse. Or looks like a mouse. It moved like a mouse. I'm not sure if it is a mouse. Definitely moved like one. I want it to be a frog because I like frogs. But frogs are not as active. They make a jump and then they're like, should I jump again though? Like, they get scared, they jump. Maybe they jump twice. They don't just like jump. They don't do that. They jump and then like, thinking about it. And if you come close, they jump again. There's pause. Whereas the movement of that thing was like, just get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of Dodge. I heard a sound and it scared me. It's a scary sound. Man, I love it. Look at this. Hey there, about where you're going, wherever this old train. I need to find the words for that, and I need to sing it. Hopefully I'll send it tomorrow morning. And at least that's the plan. Saying the hey there hobo. I might also sing St. James Infirmary, but I don't know. I want to do it, but I don't know. But I want it, but I don't know. I'm also not sure about the sound, like what I gotta do about that. Because the current situation with the sound is disgusting. It's terrible. I don't want it. You don't want it. Nobody wants it. And a proper mic, but I don't even know where to start. Because, like, with desktop, I know what kind of mics are good and what I should be looking for in a microphone. But with this here phone, I mean, I got no idea. What I do know is that I have an iRig. I don't even know, like, if it's worth anything. It's my brother's. He's a musician, and once he got himself an iRig, it was like back at 2000 and some ridiculous number, 2000, like 10, 12, or something like that. He got himself an iRig. He was a baby boy. Well, he was not really a baby, but he was a little boy, a young boy, a teenager. Let's put it that way. I don't know how old he was then. 12 or something like that, 13, something around that time. So he got himself an iRig, and he never quite used it. He played with it a little bit, but then he was like, I don't know. I wonder if I change the shot. Yeah, perhaps that's better. Because you see, maybe it is okay, but I'm not sure. Like, I've never done this kind of shit. I hope it's kind of okay. It's definitely too wiggly. But man, iPhone does a lot of work to make it less wiggly. That I can tell you. I remember my old camera, and any video on it, like, boom, bada boom, was shit. It was disgusting. It was a piece of shit, terrible, shitty shit show, shitty. That's what I said basically. iPhone, it does good work with stabilizing. Like, I'm wiggling, and the camera is like, oh, wiggling, but you can see only very tiny wiggles. The big wiggles you cannot see. Man, I can get buff holding the camera like that. Hey there, hobo, where are you going? But it is very wiggly. I've seen people have like a body device they attach to their body, and it's like a full costume type of shit. I might get myself one of those someday if this sort of videos are paying off. For now, no, I cannot. Okay, and it's about to turn around because the road is about to end, and human people are going to be walking up there. Oh my shits. There's somebody walking through that. Human people just busted out of the forest out of nowhere. But whatever. It's freaking Russia. What do you expect? Just random people. You can see them in the background. It's buzzing out of the forest, like boom, breaking a tree, like nothing matters. I wonder why. Just like why? Perhaps they were trying to get down this cliff. You can see that there's like a cliff there. Can you? No, you cannot, right? Yeah, there you go. Now you can see that there's a cliff with dirt and shit. And it's not like that easy to get down. I jump down because I'm a ninja. I mean, introduce myself, ninja. Play Fortnite 24/7, pretty good. I don't remember who did the video. I think it was, what was it? Was it Jim Sterling? I think it was Jim Sterling who made a video. And he was like, shit, when I Google ninja in pictures, all I get is like Fortnite ninja. I don't want Fortnite ninja. I want actual ninja. And he was like, well, before the ninja, Fortnite ninja, what you would get are cartoonish ninjas, which were again a sort of not actual ninjas, because ninjas didn't actually work and look like that. But it was better. But before the cartoonish ninjas, I'm not sure. I don't quite remember if he makes that point. But before the cartoonish ninjas, if you Google ninja, that would be like actual ninjas, like Japanese, or Chinese, or whatever. Asian. I'm terrible. Any of my Asian fans, you can hit me in the face for it. I don't give a shit. Educate me. Okay. I don't give a shit about being punched in the face. That. But I give a shit about being educated. Tell me in the comments if it was Chinese, Japanese, Korean ninja. What culture is that from? If I had to guess, I would say Chinese. But then again, I don't know. I know I'm pretty sure samurai are Japanese. I'm pretty sure about that. But yeah, I may be terribly wrong. Educate me, please. Hey there, hobo, where you're going? Wherever the salt train is drawn. Yeah, it's starting to get dark, and when it starts to get dark, the camera becomes all grainy. The footage is grainy. Yeah, I kind of like this shot composition. With the road behind me, and me looking on and on and on and on and on. Kind of at the camera, but kind of not. But my head reflecting the light there is very, very funny. It is as if the head is dirty, whereas in fact it is not. It's the most cleanest head that I ever had. Which I always, because I never get my head dirty, basically. It's the same all the time, always just as clean. Clean and nice. And perfect. Hey there, hobo, where you going? Wherever the salt train is rolling. I actually want a train hop at some point in my life. Definitely want that. If this kind of shit takes off on YouTube, oh my god, I have so many ideas. I want to do train hopping. I want to do water crossing. I want to do random forest rambling. Like surviving freaking winter. I already have everything I need. Like what I need to survive in winter is a giant backpack of bread, which is like. Then I need a hand crank charger. Charge this damn thing. And I also need like some sort of way to montage and upload. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. I mean, there is an option. I would just write my own app. Personal, like write an app for iPhone and make this a video editing app. So I can basically just crop out the footage and, I don't know, do whatever tweaks I want to do. Add some intro, add some outro. And basically that. I think that's definitely a possibility. That's what I view my programming education as. It's a tool to achieve whatever I wanna. Like this example here. See? I just gave you. If I want to do some winter survival stuff, I make like, okay, we're gonna do minimalistic video editing, and I write a little app for that, and I have it on my phone. I do minimalistic video editing right on the phone. I upload it to YouTube, and there you go, boom, bada boom. Sweet as apple, piece of cake. And perhaps there is some apps for that, but I'm pretty sure they're bloated and laggy, and won't even run on my oldest shit iPhone. Or perhaps I can write a video editing like service where I basically edit the video on my phone, but then I uploaded the entire shit, and I upload like the data of how it is to be edited, and then the actual server does the processing to save the battery power. Like, you see, programmer talking there. I ain't just good for nothing, I'm good for everything. I would set up like a little server with Raspberry Pi and shit. Don't you dare hack into that, you stupid hackers. I'll make it unhackable. Well, which is impossible. Sadly, impossible. Especially if I, as I always do, allow myself remote code execution. Because I would definitely do that. Every time I had to write a server architecture, I sneak in that remote code execution somewhere. Like, there is some sort of function you can call and pass it a string, and it's like JavaScript, lua, give me whatever. It executes it. Yeah. Yeah. Kill me for it. I don't give a fuck. I want it, I have it. I know it's terrible. I know I'm a terrible person for doing that. But nobody gives a shit. As a wise musician once said. Like, that's another thing. I want to be able to spice up my own video editor. I want to be able to just say, hey, here, play this little section from, like, play this video from this section to this section, and I just do that. Like, it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool. Okay, the road crossing should be pretty soon, I think. You just start hearing people voices. Well, there's a people road right there. I already showed you where it is. A people road. Hey there, hobo, where you going? Wherever this old train is running. I wonder, like, let me pause here for a second. Yeah, I mean, that's also cool. It's I switched the side of the phone, and I think it was intended to be used like this, actually. I'm not sure. Man, I like this. This shot is very cool. Yeah, I can see the people crossing the road. It's gonna be pretty soon, but not yet. So fuck me, I guess. Let's lick my balls, as a wise man once said. Man, yeah, I like this shot. It's amazing. It's like I'm in a forest. Oh, it's railroad tracks. Oh, forest, railroad tracks. That's cool. I'll use it like that. It's amazing. I need a mic. And then I probably need an actual proper frontal camera phone device. Like this here is okay, but shit. Sorry, iPhone, nothing personal. Hey there, where you're going? I should just probably just join all the video clips. Maybe cut them a little bit, where I was just taking the phone out of my pocket, putting it in, and just upload the uncut version of this adventure. Oh shit! But give me money. You like that? Give me money. I'll make more. I want to make more. This is the kind of content that I like to do, and I hope there would be people who like to view it. It's like a travel vlog, but for like more of adventure type travel vlog. Like, it doesn't have any, I don't know, it doesn't, like, travel vlogs usually have like hotel rooms and planes and shit and food and this and opulence everywhere, fucking opulence. Fuck, eat your shit. That's what I think. Fucking opulence. I walk there on foot. I eat bread and water. Yeah, I should definitely have food. I'm a very shy guy though, so like people there What I would do if I was not such a shy guy, I would get out there on the road where the people are, and I would take my food and I would film myself eating it. But I also need another like camera stand, because this is good, but I need a stand as well, because this is good but not enough. All those cars and stupid bikers, fucking them in the ass is what I say. Stupid bikers, pieces of shit. I actually like bikers. Man, you see the sky? It's getting darker, and it is now amazing. I love it. The lighting is just top. I really like it at night. Even at early night, it's just so cool. And the evening smell of the forest is incredible. Even here, like it's a city, but whatever. It smells amazing. There was no people on the crosswalk. What do you know? I didn't have to awkwardly shove my selfie stick up my ass. Man, look at this. Look at this lighting. It's so cool. I love it. The sunset should be over there, but the sky back there, it's kind of orangish, which is, I don't know why. Like there, those lights, the road lights, but back there, I don't know why it's orangish. I mean, I understand why it can be, but the rest of the sky isn't really. So I don't know. Maybe there's some pollution going on there. I am near Moscow. I can walk to Moscow, which would be another cool adventure, you know, walk through Moscow. It would be like a daily thing or a stream. Like I can do charity streams, like that would be awesome. Just walk and talk and shit, like playing video games. Yeah, cool, whatever. I don't give a crap. But get yourself a proper like stockpile of iPhone banks, get a stream going, and there you go. I can make a charity stream. It'll be amazing, it'll be cool, it'll be incredible. I'll be doing something good, which I like, but I suck at it. Hey there, hobo. I remember when I was going to Israel, I had this idea. I took out, I think it was this phone actually. I took out this phone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this phone. And I started filming. And I was walking and filming. I was just like, yeah, there we go. There's an airport, like all ahead of me. And I'm going towards that airport. I look at that. Because I was, as always, walking on foot. Because my the car that I was going from my city to Ufa, there's a city, Ufa. It's Ufa, but whatever. Ufa, American, freaking American. Shut the fuck up. It's and it has an airport from where actual international flights happen. Like from my city is Magnitogorsk. It's full of shit. Nothing international ever happens in it. Never. So, in Ufa, actually, international flights happen, which is cool, because that's the kind of flight I was gonna have to go through to go to Israel. And the car, the charter, I think they called it, whatever, cross-city charter car, the bus thing, it didn't go to the airport, because airports, I'm not sure if it's like that in America, but they are kind of not in the city. They're like outside the city. And what basically happened is, when we were coming to the airport, I'm like, hey, wait a second, I need airport. And it was actually on my ticket, like airport. I was going to the airport. I don't know, the bus driver, I thanked the bus driver, but I think he fucked up basically. So he was like, oh shit, oh damn, oh shit. In order to get into the airport and just get out of there, I'll have to like spend an hour or something like that, some shit like that. Because a road was fucky. You have to like go all the way around. Like it was some shit like that. And he was like, well, can you please walk? It's like there, and it'll be like 40 minutes, something like that. I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, bro. I walk all the time. I'm a walker. I do walking. I'm a Mr. Walker guy. I can walk. I'm a professional walker, which I hope to be one day. Look at that. Now that's city light. Check this out. Check that. Ain't she a beauty? That is city. And there's the railroad tracks, and there's the city, and there's me, and there's more railroad tracks in the back. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this is also a very cool frame. Yeah, look at this. But I have to look into the camera for this frame to be effective. Yeah, but I like it. Oh my god, the stick is so shaky. If I grab it with 2 hands, I think it's even shakier. Actually, no, I don't think so. So yeah, this is cool. This is so cool. I like it. I love it. Hey there, hobo, where are you going? Wherever this old train is drawn. I'm not sure if I should be looking into the camera. Like, is it a good idea or not? I don't think it's... I mean... Okay, I'm trying to look into the camera? Because my general reflex is to look into my own eyes, which are there. I can see myself and I'm like, oh, look at me. I'm such a handy hand gentleman. But then, should I be looking into the camera? So I'll be looking at you and saying, hey, you are the handsome, handy hand gentleman. Not that I'm into gentlemen. No. I'm definitely not gay, though. Hearts to the LGBT community through this Pride Month. Keep fighting a good fight, comrades. Fuck the government. Also, as I said already, really, praise. We give our praise to the Lord for all the fighters, all the protesters in America, fighting a good fight against the stupid shit of capitalism, capitalist, and Black Lives Matter and shit. Because the Black Lives Matter thing, it's like everything is connected, as well as LGBTQ rights, LGBTQ plus, I think, or it's LGBTQ, which stands for queer. I'm pretty sure that is true. So, what I was saying is, capitalism and the Black Lives Matter and the LGBTQ, like all of that shit, it's all connected. You cannot really address one problem without addressing the other. Let me try to make a point here. I was trying to make a point before I got stopped in making my point, which I shall try again to make that point. Let me show you this. Capitalism gives power to some structures. Like, it empowers certain individuals over the others. And these individuals keep that power in the form of capital. Now, these individuals got there because of intrinsic racism, sexism, and all that shit. But basically, it is mostly white men who got all the money, all the capital. And now that they hold the power, they control, like, not even in a villainous way. Like, I'm generally against of vilifying people unless they deserve it. Like, let's say Donald Trump. That guy deserves being a villain, okay? Alright. He's probably not like a villain, but he's definitely... He made a fool out of himself. Sorry, Donnie, but whatever. You did that to you. Nobody did that to you. It's all on you, bro. You could have not done that, but you did that, so... So what I was saying is, now that they have the power, the kind of media, the kind of in-group that is formed in the minds, like in the social, what do you call it? Like social, like I'm not a professor, okay? That gets representation. Okay, there we go. I got something. The in-group that gets represented everywhere is basically that. Straight, white, cis men. Because these people got their power. These are the people in power. And it is normal. It is okay to like the in-group and don't like the out-group, or whatever you want to call it. I do it too. I have my in-group of people I like, and my in-group of people I don't like. But it doesn't mean I have to be shit to the people I don't like, or who are not my in-group. It means that, what I mean to say is, if I were in power, I would intrinsically, it is internalized. I would probably represent more my in-group, which I would describe as, oh, look at that. Now that might be a frog, but it got away. So sorry about that. Okay, I should probably turn around, but not before I show you the beauties of night Moscow. Look at that. Look at all this. Look at all that. Observe it and say it is cool. What I was saying is, oh yeah, I was talking about that. If I got into power, I'd probably intrinsically, like, I would surround myself with people who are like me. And we have different in-groups. Like, for example, in my in-group, there'll probably be LGBTQ people. There will probably be some, racial diversity. Because I don't see color necessarily. And for me, like, having LGBTQ people in my social, well, I have LGBTQ people in my social group. What I meant for me, that is not the category for in-group and out-group. Like, in my in-group, there would probably be no people who are, I don't know how to put it, who do opulence. There you go. Like, I just don't get along with those people because I don't like opulence. And when I see you doing it, I can understand. But for me, it's, I like, meh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can understand that you like it. I can understand your value as a human person. Well, I don't know. This was a stupid racist rant. That's what it was. It wasn't racist. It was opulencenist. Yeah, okay. I'm willing to take all this stupid shit back in terms of surrounding myself with an in-group, but I will still stand by the fact that even if I didn't, like, you observed this right now, right here, as I was trying to understand what I would do, which I would do unless I was here trying to understand it. My in-group would probably contain no people who do opulence, which now that I look at it, it's full of shit. And I do have a couple of not really close friends, but a couple of acquaintances who do that. Like, my brother does it. I troll him for that, but I guess you see here, it's internalized. Basically, everybody has some sort of internalized group, and unless they receive special training to get them out of that mindset, or unless they think about that. Oh, there was a bat. I'm pretty sure it was a bat, or it was a tiny bird, but I'm pretty sure it was a bat because it flapped the wings very fast. So unless they receive special training to get them out of that mindset, out of that thinking style, I'm not sure that it is possible. Because even for me, it was not obvious. The internalized, people talk about all sorts of internalized shit. Internalized sexism, internalized racism. For me, it was internalized populism. There's also not like other girls memes, which is also it's a misrepresentation of an entire social group of people. Not like other fucking girls. What do you think other fucking girls are like? Damn it. Yeah. My point, as I said before, I started this crazy rant that went nowhere and revealed that I'm a massive douche. Which I am, but I'm trying to work on myself. The point, before I started this rant, by the way, if anybody got offended, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was trying my best to not be a douche, but when you look inside yourself and what kind of things you have in you, people got some ugly shit, which everybody should work on, which I'm doing right here, right now. I was finishing after I did already say what I wanted to say. I was finishing my rant saying that my heart goes out to all the Americans and all the other people of more progressive countries, not this stupid shit Russia of mine. Well, I mean, it's okay, but we just don't give a shit about government. That's why government fucks us in the ass. Whatever. It's kind of a Russian thing. It's historical. Okay, let's put it that way. It's historical. Even the Soviet Revolution. Okay, stop. I rant about history next time. I was saying that my heart goes out to all the comrades fighting a good fight for Black Lives Matter and in racial. What do you call it? Not aggression, not suppression. And in racism, struggling to end racism, to address structural issues that are present, which I started and try to talk about how the racism is a result of capitalism and this the structure, and I just ended up being an example of that. That if I came to power, I said I would prefer my in-group for the out-group, and I named my in-group and my out-group, but regardless of that, it's still shit. Which is why, the structure, I'm a software engineer, it should be engineered in such a way that it minimizes the impact of personal fuckery. See, this here guy, I have some fuckery in there, but a structure, a government, a police force, all sorts of forces and shit like that should be built and designed in such a way that minimizes personal impact on those things. It should be the most generic type of shit that you can imagine. It's like secular government, for example. It's a very good example. Secular government. You cannot allow government people to be religious and bring that religion into their government, which was why we did secular, and boom, bada boom. So, I should probably finish this because it's getting really dark, and I should really head home and my phone is probably about to die. So again, hearts to all those great comrades fighting a good fight for the Black Lives Matter movement, and just in general to end racism, like in Russia. I don't think we have Black Lives Matter. We would have like Caucasian Lives Matter, not Caucasian. Well, actually, I mean, okay, Georgian Lives Matter. These are the kind of things that we should have here in Russia, and we just generally don't. Because it's like Black Lives Matter is for black lives, but there's also the Native American type of movements all over. Basically, each little oppressed group got their own little thing. Like feminism, which is not really like feminism as a movement. Okay, feminism as a movement fights for the rights of women. Feminism as an academic thing is more of a discipline. It's more of a way to see the world. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, we don't really have that kind of shit in Russia. We do have funds to help with racism and sexism. Well, sexism is terrible here. It's disgusting. Racism is a little bit more okay-ish, but it's still very prevalent. It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. It's like it's like America back after you guys gotta get rid of the slave laws. It's basically the same. Russians do that to Georgians, to and it's especially stupid and ridiculous because, say you treat somebody as subhuman, but we actually do that to our little local people. Like, we occupy, it's a giant territory. We occupy a territory of a lot of native people, especially like in the Ural Mountains, in Siberia, like in the Ural. I'm from Ural Mountains. I'm from there. And there we have Bashkiri. I don't know, Bashkiria is the land, and the native people, they are Bashkiri. And yet, Russians are racist against them. We came to their land, we took that land, and we are racist against them. We have words for them, which are terrible words. I don't even want to say because they're just disgusting. And these words get thrown around like it's normal, because it is. In Russia, it fucking is. Okay. Black Lives Matter, hashtag Pride Month, everything good in the world shall win, everything sucky. Oh, that was some bike. Everything sucky in the world, well, you gotta die. Fuck you. Fucking oppression, fucking fucks. Fucking capitalism. Hasta la vista, baby. Thank you for watching. This was a giant long video. I'm pretty sure I left it unchopped and just let it hang in there as my first attempt of doing a video vlog thing shit. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.